This is a ferro rod. One of these bad boys is capable of saving your life in the wintertime. And let me tell you a little bit about this thing. This thing is called a ferro rod or a ferrocium rod. Ferrocium? I don't really know how to pronounce it. But it doesn't matter because the point of this is that it might just save your life. So I'm gonna be teaching you how to start a fire with one of these bad boys. And what we got here, we have our cast iron pan just to have a safe place to put the fire in. We have Vaseline. We have a paper towel, cotton ball kind of thing. Then we got some water because safety is important. We got to be able to put the fire out in case of an emergency. Always have water on hand when you're practicing any kind of fire stuff or have like a fire extinguisher or something like that. So, first thing that I want to mention is the wintertime and hypothermia. Okay? According to theatomicbear.com, it says that hypothermia is among the top 10 causes of death in the wilderness, and exposure to cold can kill you in a matter of hours. In a matter of hours. So it's very important, crucial to have one of these and learn how to use one to start a fire. So there's a lot of different ways to start a fire with tinder. Tinder is the most important thing because this is your base. This is what gets you the fire started, right? You can use shaven wood. You can use all sorts of stuff. But today we're going to be using a cotton ball and Vaseline because according to theprepared.com, all you need is a 100% pure cotton ball and normal petroleum jelly, like what you find in the pharmacy, and that can be your fire starter. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make this thing here. So we're gonna take this petroleum jelly. We got Vaseline, same thing. Um, and then we're gonna just put a little bit on this cotton ball that we have. It's not really a cotton ball, but this is what we have to work with. But anything can work, right? You're in the wilderness. You have to use what you have at your disposal. You got a little bit of trash. Everyone pollutes nowadays. You might find one of these. You never know. I don't know where you can find the Vaseline, but that's why it's important to stay prepared and put this kind of stuff in a backpack if you ever go hiking, you ever go, backpacking or whatnot. This is all over my fingers. I'm just gonna wipe it on there, make a mess of my pants. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this ferro rod. You have the ferro rod, and you have the striker. You're gonna take the striker, and you're gonna strike across the ferro rod to get that spark. But first things first, we're gonna come up close here, and we're going to, if it gets not stuck on my finger, we're gonna scrape a little bit of that stuff off just to help it light a little better. You see how it's kind of getting on there? We definitely want all of that on there. It'll help that light a little better. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna strike this guy right on here, and then hopefully a fire will start. If we're lucky, we'll have a fire. All right. And this could very well save your life. There we go. All right. So it can take a little while to get this going. But once you got it going, you really got it going. And now we got a fire. That Vaseline is really, really kicking it up. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this out just for safety reasons. We're going to want to put that out for sure. Stinks. Anyway, so that's how you get the fire started. It's important to know this, obviously, because you never know what kind of scenario you're going to find yourself in. If you're a camper, hiker, backpacker, you go out in the woods. Doesn't matter if it is winter time. It'll still save your life because you need to cook food. How are you going to cook food without fire? If you know how to hunt, you hunt for your food, cook your food. If you don't have a lighter on you, then you keep one of these in your bag. And the thing about lighters is they can, in the rain, they don't work. They don't work. Bics, no, they don't work. This guy right here, this will work in the rain. Doesn't matter. Just get it a little, you could take a little rag, wipe it off, it'll still work. So imagine yourself sitting there Out in the woods, you got nothing. You got nothing but this guy. You could survive. You could survive. But if you didn't have this guy, you'd be out there. The animals would be eating you. You'd be getting eaten by the animals. So it's a good thing to have. I encourage all of you to go out there and practice with one of these, and keep one in your bag when you go backpacking